Hi everybody, this is Katerina Christakos and welcome to my product idea generator. Now the biggest question people ask is how to come up with different ideas for products, and by the end of this you're going to see that that's not a problem. We're going to start with one technique which I use, which is going to Quora.com. In my other course I show you a software that makes this easier, but in case you haven't bought it, this is the longer way of doing it. So you go to Quora.com, and let's say we're looking at the wedding niche. So you go in and you type in wedding, hit enter, and now we can look at different questions that people have. Let's look for some interesting things. This one, what are the best tips for decreasing the cost of a wedding? This is a real problem that people have. I'm going to guess that there's probably more questions like this, but I'm keeping that one in mind. And what I would do is I would have either a pen and paper and write these questions down, or I would have my notepad out and I would copy and paste them into Notepad. Right now we're just going to go through some ideas here. So what does it feel like to cancel your wedding? This question isn't really about canceling the wedding. It's about this person has some pain. She or he wants to cancel the wedding. They're not sure how. This could be a product. I'm sure that people are looking for the right way to do this. Again, an expensive wedding, decreasing the cost. Keep that in mind. What mistakes have you seen at weddings? Okay, what's the pain in this market? They want to have the perfect wedding, and they're worried about the things that could go wrong. Another possible idea for a product. How do you object during a wedding ceremony? Now, I'd want to know who's asking this question. Is it the father of the bride? Is it the bride's ex-boyfriend? Is it a sister or brother? I'd want to dig deeper if I was going into this niche here. And yeah, just start writing these things down. How do you plan a wedding? This is another pain. People who have never been married before don't know exactly what needs to be done. So there's going to be step-by-step on how to do this. Wedding dresses. Should wedding dresses always be white? Maybe how to pick a wedding dress. This one, I'm not sure if I would go into. I don't know what the pain is in that market. Again, planning a wedding. This is an interesting concept. I've researched this topic before, and there's a lot of questions about Indian weddings. So that might be a nice little niche to get into. Wedding etiquette. Toasts. I've seen products for toasts on ClickBank, so there may be a market there as well. Do you see how just by going to Quora and looking at the questions being asked, you can tell, hey, maybe there are some products that can be made here? This is not difficult. Just by going to this one site, you're going to come up with a ton of different ideas for whatever niche that you want to go into. Now, if you type in something here and there are no questions or very few, I would avoid that niche. Again, not rocket science. These are very simple things you can do to come up with product ideas, to see if there's a pain in the market, and see if there's enough people out there who are willing to reach out for help because they're in some type of pain. So this is just one quick way of doing this. And in the next video, I'll show you another way. Hey everyone, this is Katerina again, and I'm going to show you another way to do some research. Just go right over to Amazon.com. And then you're going to click here and you're going to go to books. Now, let's take our wedding example again. It's going to show you the most popular books on weddings right now. Wedding Planner and Organizer. A Practical Wedding, Creative Ideas. The Wedding Guide, Planning Your Big Day on a Budget. Remember, we were talking about budget before. Again, planning. So that's the big theme here. So that tells me that since there's so many books on wedding planning, and these over here are the best sellers, that it's probably a pretty good niche to get into. I mean, there's a lot of interest in it. So let's see. I don't want to go into the binder guide here, but maybe a practical wedding. So let's look inside. Oh, that's something else I want you to keep an eye out for, is that look inside thing. And the reason is these people have already done research. And the fact that they're doing so well probably has something to do with their table of contents, because people are able to look at it. So you look at their table of contents, and it'll tell you step by step exactly what people are looking for. Why is this one so popular? Why have 245 people at the very least bought it and reviewed it? Because their content's good. So I would take your table of contents. I'm not saying to copy it. That would be wrong. But take what they've put together and then go ahead, do your own research and model it after them. This one has done well. It's been well researched. People are liking it. So why reinvent the wheel? Just take what's out there and create your own unique version of it so that you have a better chance of succeeding with your product. So that's one. I would probably even go the extra mile and buy a couple of these books so I can see exactly what they've done. But that's just another really quick way of analyzing your market. You know, Amazon will tell you exactly what's popular. Don't reinvent the wheel. Just look at what's out there. Look at what people are buying. Compare the top, let's say 5 to 10, and see what it is that they all have in common, and then use that within your own product. All right, I'll be back again with another video on another way to generate product ideas. This is Katerina Christakos again, and we're going to go to Google for our next product idea generation. So we're going to go to Google. We'll go to Google AdWords keyword tool. We're going to click here. Search for new keyword and ad group ideas, and we'll stick with weddings. Get ideas. And they even group it for you. Wedding planning, wedding checklists, wedding ideas. Let's click on wedding ideas. Wedding reception ideas. Beach wedding ideas. This is a very popular thing right now, is beach weddings. Wedding ceremony ideas, theme ideas, wedding cake ideas. As you can see, there's many different little sub-niches within weddings, and each of these could possibly be a product. So you could have an ebook, let's say, just about planning a beach wedding. That'd be pretty easy to do. Or a book giving them different ideas on wedding cakes. If you're going to do something like wedding cakes, I would make sure that you have lots of really nice pictures in it. For something like that, people really are going to be looking for things to model. Wedding flower ideas. So just by going to the keyword planner, you're going to have so many ideas of things you could do. Wedding books. Wedding book planner book. 5,400 people are looking for this every single month. I mean, look at the average monthly searches when you're looking at these ideas. You could put together a planning book. You could put together a wedding guest books, and that would be so easy to do. You just need a really cool looking cover and give them lots of pages, line pages so people can sign in. Put a little effort into it. Don't just do a flat paperback book. But if I was doing this, I would take it, I would put it on CreateSpace, I would go for the hardcover edition of it, and I would sell it on Amazon. Wedding decorations. See, this would be cool because you can come up with these different ideas for them to decorate their weddings, and then within the book, you could have affiliate links to Amazon products. If you're doing that, you can put it on ClickBank, but you can't put it on Amazon. They frown on that. But if you were doing something with Amazon, you could just have your book, and at the end have an autoresponder so they can sign up for some free tips on something related to the decorations, maybe how to find really inexpensive decorations, something like that. And then within the autoresponder, I would have affiliate links to all the things that they're going to need for the wedding. Again, really simple ways of finding product ideas. We went to 3 free places and we found them. So there's no excuses. Anyway, I'll be back in the next video with yet another way of finding product ideas. Hi everyone, I'm going to give you one more way of looking up product ideas and seeing if they're popular. Go to Google Trends, go to itool.com/tool/Google-trends-topic-popularity. Okay, so you basically go here and you put in whatever you're looking for, whatever concept. Again, we'll type in weddings, hit enter. Just give it a second here. My internet connection is slowing down apparently. Okay, so one thing I would look at is the interest over time. This seems to be waning a bit, maybe because it's summer, I'm not sure, but it's something I would keep in the back of my mind. Although I really don't think that people are going to stop getting married anytime in the near future. So let's look down here, related searches. Wedding quotation subject is very popular right now, so maybe you can come up with a bunch of wedding quotes to put on your website. But I wouldn't create an entire book about that probably. Wedding dresses, beach weddings. Again, beach weddings coming up. Wedding venues, wedding dresses. So let's click on let's click on beach weddings. Okay, beach wedding, Florida. Florida seems to be popular here. Packages, California. So you could come up with the concept of the beach wedding. You tell them exactly how to create it. You might focus on Florida since it seems to be the most popular for this. Or you might just have a chapter on Florida, a chapter on California. I'm going to bet that Hawaii is in here as well. Let's check that out. Oh, nope, Destin. Destin's also in Florida if you didn't know that. But these are the top ones coming up this month for beach weddings. Beach wedding dresses. Okay. Well, you know, that might be like a chapter in the book, but it's not enough to actually create a product because there's not enough search volume. But again, this is just feedback that we're getting on your product ideas, and you just build on it. You take the initial wedding idea, you drill it down until you get into the sub-niches, you see where the pain is, you see where there's the most interest, and then you create products around it. It's really very simple. And then you just create product after products and post it in all the different places I told you about in the original course that you just bought. And you'll start making those checks. You'll start earning that income on autopilot once you've created these products and stuff it up there. It's really that simple. These are just 4 ways out of many, many ways that you could be creating ideas for products. If you didn't want to go online, go pick up a wedding magazine and just start going through it and seeing what they think is popular. I mean, they have the millions of dollars to do the research. Why not just allow them to do that and piggyback off of their efforts? That's it for now. This is Katerina Christakos. Along with these videos, you do get another ebook with more material, but I really urge you, keep this as simple as possible. It's a very simple process. Don't let the idea of what am I going to write about or what am I going to create stop you. There are tons of ideas out there, and I've just shown you 4 different ways of coming up with them. Start with Quora. It's a very easy thing to do because when you do that, you can go in and you can get your questions that people are actually asking, and then you model it. And then you go to Amazon, you go to these other places, and just, you'll start generating so many ideas that you're going to be filling notebooks upon notebooks with them. So you're going to have products to create in this niche and any niche you think of that actually has an interest. And it will keep you busy, and it will eventually make you very, very profitable. That's it for now. This is Katerina Christakos, and I hope you've enjoyed this little course. Bye.